It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Rains.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All right, good morning, folks. Today's Wednesday. That's always our fruit day or our cake day. We got
Apple bread.
apple bread.
Yeah.
And it's still warm.
Yeah.
And
It's
everybody,
really good.
golly,
Need to start giving that away.
I'm telling you, you need to start coming every day.
Got to work.
She's gonna go broke baking for you.
That's all right. I can deal with that. Anyway,
Get the apples for free.
we're glad you're back with
We'll
us.
take
girl.
up a collection
Thank you.
and give her an Ingles gift card.
Whew.
So she can go buy supplies.
I reckon Packy, he's been exploring the TikTok. He's a TikTok
We are
star.
going to go live on TikTok as soon as I can get everything figured out.
We're getting that worked out.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I was blown away. You know, we got talking about TikTok. I didn't realize Harry Bond had a TikTok account. Harry Bond's on TikTok.
But he just shows his legs, though. It's just the white legs.
What blows my mind is how good he looks in a dress. I mean, honestly. Have y'all seen him?
He
No,
gonna shoot
no,
you.
apparently just you.
Well,
You want to talk to
it's
us
one
about?
of them kind
you
you
want to
just-
explain this?
You just
Yeah,
can't quit
really.
looking, you know? It's
Yeah.
just
You know how TikTok works, though. The more stuff you look at that you're interested in, the more it pops up. So
So I'm going to have a bunch of old men in dresses.
I think so.
Oh, that'll be good.
Or maybe that's how you stumbled across him.
I was talking to Tim Phillips yesterday, you know, and he's on TikTok, and he's like, yeah, man. I said, well, you making any money? Because I got a bunch of followers with that banditandbuford.com thing, you know. And he said, yeah, we got a bunch. And he said, we actually got a check last week.
Wow.
$100.
Well,
Hey.
You get like 4 cents for every 10,000 views or something. So he's in the money.
well, we don't have to worry about you getting rich anytime soon, do we?
But you know, he had a point. You know, he said, you know, you got this lady on there that's highly educated. She's got a great channel, and she discusses all the stuff that you really need to know and interesting. You know, and she's got like 1 million subscribers. But then you got this young girl dancing around in a room in a bikini, got 60 million subscribers, and I think that's about
Let's
where.
think about this.
I think that's where
should I
Harry-
look at
Harry Bond's at.
Stephen or Chris Hemsworth, or you know,
Who? Who's Chris Hemsworth?
or even Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I love Nicolas Cage. Just because Packy does. He likes him, I like him.
Packy, do you still have that Nicolas Cage picture hanging in your bathroom?
Yeah, and the mannequin.
Oh, nice, nice.
Dressed like him.
Holds the towels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, it's National Data Damascus.
I knew you were going to destroy this.
Data
Diatomaceous earth.
Just say DE.
DE.
Yeah.
Diatomaceous. What the heck is diatomaceous earth?
It's a natural insecticide. It is basically the skeletons of a diatom.
What is a diatom?
Oh,
down the
it's
bottom.
okay.
Mine-
Makes sense, don't it? I got
No,
it.
I use diatomaceous earth.
Me
It's
too.
a natural, good use of for an insecticide, like in
Right.
your garden.
Yeah.
Gets
Around
rid
your
of
house,
around
for
your
spiders.
house.
You
What
know
is
how-
it?
You know how it works?
It crushes it. It gets in the joints of the bugs and kills them.
Right, it's sharp.
It's
Yeah.
sharp
because it's
Yeah.
like calcium.
Like
because it comes from a microalgae, like
Yeah.
you
It's
found in the
like
ocean.
glass.
It
Yeah.
pokes their exoskeleton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kills them.
kills them. Yeah.
They also use it in
pretty
pool
cool.
filters.
I just use gasoline.
Plus, it's a cool word.
You know how that works?
Diatomaceous.
Yeah.
That's a cool word. Yeah, we know about your oil pour.
I'm going to tell you, though, you
You
know,
probably
I got,
poured oil along your fence line to keep the weeds down, didn't you?
yeah, well, everybody did back in the day. You know, back when we were growing up, you would take, you know, like if we worked at a service station, we had about a 500-gallon drum out back. We fill that thing with burnt motor oil, and then we drive that thing down dirt roads with it spilling the oil out on the road.
Yeah.
It was almost like concrete. I mean, asphalt. It was as good as
Yeah, I
asphalt.
remember people doing that.
Keep the dust down.
Yeah,
On
you
dirt
can't do
roads,
that
yeah.
no more, man. It's a shame. I mean, what do you do with burnt motor oil? Other than
Take it to
start
Walmart
fires?
and turn it in.
Well, they do it. I don't know. National Eat Outside Day. I'm all about eating outside. Y'all
Oh
like?
yes. Love picnics.
Oh yeah. I'm like you
Take
used
your
to.
car and
You know, used to you'd go out on a trip. The family would, and they'd always pack
Yeah.
and then we'd stop along the road somewhere and we'd have a.
We even
Yeah.
do it at the house. Well, if
Yeah.
it's a nice evening, we'll eat outside at the
Yeah,
picnic
but-
table.
But did y'all ever do that though? Like when you went on a big trip, everybody
Yeah.
piled in the station wagon and put a food
Yeah,
in.
We were
Mama would make-
poor. We didn't stop at fast food places. It was roadside parks or wherever
Tuna
with a
fish
bologna,
sandwiches.
tuna fish sandwich, something
Man.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Loved it.
That was that was so much fun.
Yes,
man.
it
It's funny
was.
how you remember
Oh,
that
it's
kind of
National
stuff.
Trail Mix Day. Is that for Packy?
That's for
Side
Packy.
table.
South Carolina Day, National South Carolina Day.
There
We
you go.
like South Carolina because they got the beach out there. Panama, not Panama City. What is it out there? Everybody goes Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, I
They
like
got
Myrtle
peaches.
Beach. Yeah,
Good peaches.
yeah. Not as good as Georgia. Georgia peaches.
Oh, South Carolina's
And then
got
they
some
got.
good ones.
Ain't that where Charleston's at? Charleston, South Carolina. Or is that?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
We're gonna having a real geography lesson today.
Yeah, I like Charleston. I really do.
So is that part of South America, South Carolina?
I guess it would be. Well, actually, it's in North
It claims
America.
Georgia's in South America.
We're in
so I'm
South.
just checking.
We're in
Where's-
because I mean the Mason-Dixon line that
Yeah.
separates North
Yep.
America and South America.
Yeah. Below
But at least we're
Kentucky.
north of the Nat line,
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Georgia.
And today is National Matchmakers Day, and Packy has a.
Oh, how'd that go? I had to leave. How did his tip of the day go?
He's got a
yesterday?
tip to pick up women
Yes.
or men.
Yesterday's tip was just because you missed it, Sherry. It was
Thanks, yeah.
It was action figures. We were talking about action figures and having like.
Let me guess, Star Wars.
Well, Star Wars is a good one.
Do
too.
you have a collection of those on your wall? You
Yes.
do, don't
Yeah,
you?
man. Yeah, like Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
Dungeons and Dragons.
How about Barbies?
figures?
Yeah, I know y'all mentioned Barbie
Barbies?
dolls
No,
yesterday.
Man, no.
Can
That's
G.I.
not cool at all.
Joe?
I don't
G.I.
care
Joe?
what you say.
GI Joes are cool.
Well, there you go.
They're not. They're Barbie dolls
they're
cool.
with a gun.
My
They're
my
like the cool Barbie
brother,
dolls.
my brother had a GI Joe doll, and GI Joe kidnapped my Barbie and tortured her and buried her in the field.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
See, dolls.
Now,
can
is this
be
the
fun,
brother you're
Steven.
talking about that's in prison now?
he should be.
Yeah.
He's not, but he probably should be.
All right, Packy, get your hand on the pedal there, 'cause we fixed to get with Mike's birthday. What is it?
Oh, is it
What do
time
we
for
call?
birthdays?
What do we call this? Mike's minute.
My musical minute.
Mike's
There you
musical
go. There
minute.
you go.
That worked.
Well, there's this song is one that you'll hear at every wedding dance for
Yep,
sure.
I'm with you on that.
So it's a birthday for Van Morrison, who's a Scot. He was born in Northern Ireland. That doesn't make you a Scot, does it? No,
You know, he was
I missed
writing
that
this-
one.
he was
I
writing
messed
this-
that one up.
He was
Just
writing a
made
song
all
and-
the Irish mad.
and run out of words. He just starts going sha la 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 la.
And then guitar player for Fleetwood Mac for quite a while, Bob Welch. And this was a big song for him, Sentimental Lady. So he was born in 1945, while we're on birthdays. And then Gina Shock, drummer for the Go-Go's, born in 1957. So she plays a little drum solo for us here.
Oh,
And
Lord of mercy.
Crystal Gale, number 1 on the country chart today with this song in 1977.
And who's all? She's like, who's her sisters? Her sisters.
Loretta Lynn.
Yeah, Loretta Lynn.
Yeah.
And
She's the
Runs in
baby.
the family.
She's the baby of the
Yeah.
family.
Indeed.
she had the long hair that went all the way. She still
All the way
got
almost to
that.
the ground.
Yeah.
I think she still does.
And then in 1980, Karen Carpenter. She married her first and only husband, and that one only lasted a couple of months.
Talk about a drum solo, man. She was nasty on the
Yeah,
drums.
she was really good. Yeah, she did not have a happy love
Karen
life, I
Carpenter.
guess.
Wasn't that Karen? Mike, am I right?
Karen
on this?
Carpenter, yeah. She was a killer drummer.
I did
Randy
not know
Travis
that.
released his 6th studio album, Heroes and Friends,
There you go.
which became his 5th consecutive #1
I
album.
think he's actually doing a little better now. Yeah.
yeah,
I think he
he's
has.
staying.
Sober.
Staying.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's had some rough.
Yeah.
He has.
things. Yeah. And then this is one of Steven's favorite
No.
girls, the Chixie.
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 Dicks. What is?
I knew that was going
Which
wrong.
debuted #1. This song, "Ready to Run." It's a cute song.
If they stay
Isn't that
out
a
of
cute song?
politics.
I know it.
Oh, now
Oh,
we
turn
talking.
it up, Packy.
Turn it up.
This is Jerry Reed, and this commemorates his passing in 2008.
Yeah.
But we got to listen to a little bit of his music.
One of the
before
greatest
we
guitar
close
players.
out the
Let-
musical minute.
Greatest guitar players of all time, no doubt.
And a funny guy.
Oh yeah,
Just
they said
always
he's a
funny.
nut.
Yeah, he was.
Yep.
And that's it for the minute.
Yay.
You can
When
sing
you're
along with
hot,
this one.
you're
Josh,
hot.
you wrapped that one up pretty good.
That's kind of like me and Sherry. When I'm hot, I'm hot. When you're not, I'm not saying anything. Is that it, Packy? That's all we get with Jerry?
that it, Mike?
Every
I
day you
think that
complain
was
it's
it,
too
yeah.
long, and
Thank you,
now
Packy.
you're complaining it wasn't long enough.
Well, depending on what they're playing. I mean, when you're sitting there playing
Make
Karen
him
Carpenter,
happy.
it's too long. But when you got Jerry Reed on there,
Yeah, or what was
Keep
it
it going.
we played yesterday? Was that Madonna or who was it?
yeah,
that he
we
was
need
into?
to play more Madonna.
Britney Spears. That was it.
Oh,
it was his
baby,
He
favorite
was
baby.
singing.
Britney Spears
Please don't
song.
sing Madonna
baby,
or Britney
baby.
Spears or whatever that is.
I
That's
love that
awful.
song. I love that song.
Who was it?
Britney Spears, you like Britney Spears?
No.
How about MC Hammer? I love MC Hammer. I don't want to hit me, but I'm just sitting there. Oh, baby, baby. Can't touch this.
Did you have those pants in high school?
Oh,
You did.
absolutely.
Apparently, everybody
Parachute
up here
pants.
did.
Packy's going to play us a Karen Carpenter drum solo. Look at her go.
Dang.
I didn't know that.
Turn that down.
You didn't like Karen
I
Carpenter?
like the hairband she's wearing.
No, I didn't. Didn't you do like dog and a butterfly and all that?
That's heart.
That's all that.
Yeah.
Dog and Butterfly's heart.
Dog and butterfly is hard.
Yes, it is.
Dog and a butterfly.
Dreamboat Annie album, I believe.
Ugh. She just had all that sappy. They call it rock. I don't think it's rock. It's
You
like
listen, the
jazzy.
stuff you listen to, and you're talking about the Carpenters.
MC Hammer? Are you kidding? It's Hammer time.
I think for its day,
You're
it was rock.
embarrassing.
I mean, 1970, most rock was
That's
still
because
kind of
in
soft.
1970, everybody was stoned. When they got unstoned,
Not anymore. Nobody gets stoned anymore. No.
when they got stoned back then, now they got sobered up and they're like, dang, I like MC Hammer.
No, it's legal most places now. They just stay in a state of confusion.
way, huh?
Yeah.
All
Sad,
right.
isn't
Pitiful.
it?
It's pitiful.
Let's
Yeah,
jump
it
to a
is.
break right quick and we'll talk about some stuff going on in the world where you'll be informed from the morning dish.
Speaking of leaky pipes, Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Service. Have you noticed a higher than usual water bill? It could be a leak. They have the specialized equipment to find the leak and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water service. They can literally save you thousands of dollars. So give Eric a call over here in Blairsville at 706-897-9110.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. Union General Hospital in Blairsville is weeks away from finishing construction of a medical building adjacent to the hospital. And now CEO Kevin Biershank has his eyes on adding a 4-story tower at the end of the campus. That would house ICU, labor and delivery, operating rooms, and more ER space. The challenge in starting it up is that Union General has to convince the state of Georgia there is a need, something they already did when the projected cost was less.
Unfortunately, with COVID, our inflation and everything's kind of kicked in. Anytime you go over 10% of the actual approved value, you have to go back to the state. We're working on pricing right now. At one time, we were looking at spending roughly $50 million. I think the number's about 50% higher than that, but it's needed.
It's estimated the project is still 3 or 4 years out. The activist group Voices of Union County meets tomorrow night at the Compass Point in Blairsville. It bills the event as a town hall meeting, and the agenda includes discussion about alleged missing ballot images in the recent East Splosh primary in May, eminent domain, and the ongoing discussion about a multi-commissioner format in Union County. More information is on the Facebook page entitled Voices of Union County. Please download the free WJRB app. For Harry Bond and Pat Malone, I'm Jeff Batten.
Honey, what happened? You're all wet.
I've been trying to find this dang leak.
Why don't we call
No, I got this.
You always turn these things into a DI. Why did you do that? I'm calling Grayland Leak Detection Service.
Grayland has specialized equipment to pinpoint any leak, inside or underground, and fix it fast at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water service. Call Eric now at Grayland at 706-897-9110 or GraylandLeakDetection.com.
Finally, our water bill looks normal again.
Erlanger Urgent Care in Murphy and Express Care in Hayesville offer convenient walk-in care 7 days a week. Hours are 8 to 7 Monday through Saturday and 10 to 6 on Sunday. Both locations have plenty of free parking.
You've been tubing in Helen, but now there's another option here in Warren, presenting the all-new West Tubing Company. Not your ordinary tubing company. From grandparents to little ones, young adults to teens, take a trip downriver, complete with rapids and clean mountain water, and stay afterward for fresh food from the grill and a full bar, along with live music. The all-new West Tubing Company in Warren, 6175 Old Highway 64. West Tubing Company, not your ordinary tubing company.
Looking for a place to retire in a vibrant community where you can live, serve, share, and feel safe? At Hiawassee Park Senior Living Community, we are more than just neighbors, we're family. Visit our lovely community today and sit on a porch of our new independent luxury 1 and 2 bedroom cottages to appreciate the breathtaking views of Lake Chatuge and the North Georgia mountains. We have immediate availability. Make Hiawassee Park home. Call 762-500-2021.
Hello, this is Brett Cohey, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. I know that there has been volatility in the market and you might be wondering what rising rates means for you. Call me today at 706-632-2767. That's 706-632-2767. And let's schedule some time to learn more about our current CD and bond rates. Let's help make sure your money is working as hard as you are. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Nothing shines brighter under the Friday night lights than a brand new Ford, and no better place to buy than Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville. Take advantage of models in stock and on the lot at Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville. From the moment you walk into the showroom, you'll know our commitment to customer service is second to none. Jackie Jones Ford of Hayesville, 1493 Highway 64 West, 828-389-6325, and online at jjfordhayesville.com.
Early detection is the key to surviving colorectal cancer. That's why if you're 45 or older, a colonoscopy is so important. Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital makes it easy. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Michael Nerney, call 828-678-6781.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good. We have the mystery of Jimmy Hoffa. We've got the lost shaker of salt with Jimmy Buffett. But now Hillary Clinton spotted on a coffee outing in the Hamptons with Bill nowhere in sight. Where's Bill?
Why does that matter? Does she have to?
Well,
have
you
been
know her
everywhere?
track record. You know her track record. Anybody hangs out with Hillary ends up disappearing.
Well, you know his track record.
Yeah.
That might be why he's disappeared.
Yeah, he's off with
Where?
the blue dress somewhere.
Yeah. You know, Harry's got that dress. That same dress on TikTok.
He's still hung up.
I just thought about that.
Poor Harry.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton. She's running around with that Bill.
Is that
She got her own TV show now.
Is that a
her and her
boy.
daughter.
Mm.
Yeah, her and her daughter.
What's that about?
I just think Bill's gone. He's out of here.
Haven't seen Bill for a while. Really.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Hadn't really looked.
Check Lake Mead.
He's probably committed suicide like the rest of them with the same gun.
Brakes probably went out in his car.
Yeah, something like that. They actually spotted Hillary out on Lake Mead with a water hose trying to fill that thing back up. She's just standing there with her water hose. Don't you know she's sweating bullets?
Nah.
We just got kicked off YouTube again.
You're done.
Ain't that misinformation?
Disinformation, misinformation.
Disinformation? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Hillary. So Hillary, Dillery, and Doc. I don't know, who cares?
Yep.
Miss old Bill though.
I bet you do.
Could you imagine?
He's right up your alley.
I mean, bless his heart. I
hope not.
I bet him and Nancy Pelosi's old man hang out and discuss their old ladies. You think that's bad? Let me tell you what my wife does. You think that's bad?
As Bill pulls out another cigar.
As they're driving down the road with martinis in their hand. Yeah. Uh-huh.
All you folks that's working from home, I reckon the Royal Caribbean have partnered with SpaceX Starlinks, which opens the possibility to work remotely on a cruise ship. How about that? Everybody wants to go on a cruise and work.
Yeah.
Right.
No, not me.
Yeah, I'm at work. That would be pretty cool, though.
I don't know that it would be. I don't want to do a cruise because I don't want to be stuck on a ship with a bunch of people.
Too.
Number one.
Yeah.
But being in the service industry on a cruise ship with all those complaining people.
Plus, and getting sick. I mean, every time you hear it,
Yeah, but they give you them little
fluffy
fluffy towels all wrapped up that look like dinosaurs and stuff.
My luck, I'd be on that ship like the one that was stuck out there for 2 weeks. And they were eating onion sandwiches and walking through sewage. Yeah, no.
I just think it'd be cool to get stuck on a ship for 2 weeks, especially a big old cruise ship. Why?
They have no desire.
And they run out of food. They'd run out of fried chicken first.
No, that would not be good. Must have been a Baptist cruise.
So I didn't understand how that ship was stuck out there for so long, because it was like 10 days they were stuck out there.
I think they
couldn't
run
get
out
a
of
tow
gas.
in, or
You would have thought.
couldn't get. I don't know. The captain was in the
crazy.
boat outside the ship, just telling them to hang on. Remember that? It was a
Yeah,
few
it's
years
crazy.
ago. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's crazy. That would be my luck. That would be my cruise.
I went on one
That's why I
cruise,
ain't
but
going on
I know people that go cruising all the time. They just love
Some
it.
people love it. Did you like
Not
it?
me.
Well, the one we were on, no, not much, to be honest with you. It was kind of a smaller ship, And they said, oh, you can just order anything you want at any time you want to. But you really, when I was there, you couldn't. And that's where I got to try escargot. And I thought, well, I like them pretty good. I'd like to have some more of them escargots. But
Yeah, but I think a lot of those cruises kind of nickel and dime you to death. My daughter took the kids last year, like in the November. That was kind of their Christmas present, and it was all inclusive, but it wasn't.
no, they
Every
get
time you turn around, there's a little fee for this or a little fee for that. Like you could get all the juice you wanted, but if you wanted a soft drink, whatever. But
That
just
add
little
up.
just little stuff.
Well,
you
it's
know?
like a mall or something on the water, I feel like, because,
Oh,
there
yeah.
are shops in there.
Oh, and then they try to tell you, it's duty free, but everything's marked up 10 times over what it normally would cost. Yeah, it's like
the
being
same thing
at
happened
Six
to me. Like,
Flags.
all you can drink doesn't mean all you can drink. They do stop you.
Then you have to
Eventually,
pay
they,
for the
Well,
alcohol, do you
Packy,
not?
you can't lay under the keg with the tap open.
they do stop you
can't.
eventually.
But don't you have to
can't.
pay extra for alcohol? Everything else is free.
Not if you get.
Depends
I
on
mean,
the
Depends on
package.
what package you buy. Right?
Yeah.
Depending on
You
which
can buy,
package.
Yeah, you can buy a package that includes the alcohol, but then even with that, some of the top shelf stuff's not included. You have to pay extra for that, don't you? I think is how that works. Yeah, but you can't lay under the keg with the tap open.
Well, he wasn't drinking
They-
that. He was liquored up, man.
He doesn't liquor up. He just does,
No, he was in. Like, I'm paying for this. I'm going for the good stuff.
free for all.
Yeah, I'm going for the. Don't they have like casinos in there too?
Some of them do.
I think so.
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't mind doing the Alaska cruise. A friend of mine does that pretty frequently, and it's a pretty neat cruise.
I don't know. Got all them water slides, and they see all them commercials, and then when you get there, there's like 600 people lined up to go on one little water slide.
Yeah.
So
Or
why
like
would you wanna go?
Yeah, and in the hot tubs, people cram.
Yeah,
food
they're
in
like,
the
oh,
hot
it's so romantic. You
tub.
got the hot tub, and you get there, like 40 people in there.
Or the swimming pool that's way up on the top deck.
Yeah.
Wow. I sat in that thing, just me and this one big old fat chick, and then she got out, and the water went all the way down to my ankles. It just drained the whole thing.
What was it yesterday? As I was leaving, I heard
Wasn't
something
no fun
about
at all.
your fat is a disease. What were you talking
You
about?
catch now, obesity is a disease.
Okay.
No.
So I caught it. I bounced into somebody and caught fatness.
You bounced into the supper table for too long.
That ain't what causes it.
Uh-huh.
It's a disease now.
No.
My dad used
Too
to
much
say.
food.
My dad used to say it was a weak arm disease. Couldn't push back from the table.
Yeah. Not according to science, it's not. It's a disease.
Well, see, don't you
Work
feel
on
better?
those table muscles.
Yeah. Bounced into somebody somewhere
the
in the
chemicals,
mall or
too, in
something,
the
and all of a
foods.
sudden I caught it like you do.
It's also sometimes called Dunlop's disease.
Dunlop, I'm with you on that.
Dunlop disease. Dunlopped over your belt.
I reckon Teen Vogue, I guess that's a magazine, Teen Vogue.
I don't know.
I reckon they declare it's time to fight like HELL for Stacey Abrams. And I'm with them. It's time to fight.
Fight her.
Yeah, with you.
God.
Yeah.
Lord help us.
I ain't. Yeah, say that again.
Lord help us.
There you go. I'm with you. Yeah, they're all excited about that. I mean, it is kind of scary. Here's the thing that worries me about the thing. You got some people that just because of what all happened during the election thing, and they're like, well, I ain't voting for him, period. I ain't voting for the Governor Kemp. I'm going to tell you, folks, you're going to have to get over that because we need all the help we can get. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's between Kemp and Abrams, and there's no way we want that liberal that's for nobody but the Democratic
herself.
Party. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing, I'm not going to get into the political aspect of this other than to say, for all these people complaining on both sides, why is the voter turnout so low?
I think we had a high vote out last time. We had a really high.
did.
Yeah,
Just
What, 40%?
that was really high.
I'm just saying.
I reckon
You have a lot of
I
complaining.
think more
and
dead people voted last time in history, I think. Wasn't he?
Yeah.
don't
It
know.
was.
I think they checked into that. I'll never forget, man, that one guy coming out of the voter up here, how was he? And Daddy asked him how he's doing. He said he wasn't no good at all. Said he was very upset. And Daddy asked him, said, what in the world's wrong? And he said, well, my dad come up here and voted, didn't even come see me. He said he'd been dead 4 years.
See, you can kiss YouTube goodbye.
Why?
Kiss it goodbye.
That's a joke. It really wasn't. He really
It's
said
a joke.
that. He really said that. I really am. I don't know. It does kind of
See,
concern
there again.
It does concern you. Who y'all got running over yonder in North Carolina for governor?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm tired of politics.
You better pay attention to it right now. This is pretty big
Well,
deal.
according to you, it doesn't make a bit of difference anyway.
What are you
See,
talking
this
about?
is exactly the problem.
You never heard
with
me say
the way
that.
they're talking about the past elections. I mean, I'm not going to get into the middle of it anyway. Let's just move along. Move along.
Move along. We got to get to a break before Sherry gets a sprained ankle here or something.
What's the name of that equipment that Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing
It's the
Service
Leak
has?
Detector 4000G or something, ain't it, Pack?
The LD.
LD.
LD 5000. It's the X series.
So now they've really got something that can check your pipes. Anyways, the Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing Service, they sponsor us on Wednesdays. We appreciate them so much. They do have the specialized equipment to find the leak and make the repair that saves you a ton of money, might even save you digging up your whole yard. So give Eric and Blairsville a call, 706-897-9110.
Honey, what happened? You're all wet.
I've been trying to find this dang leak.
Why don't we call
No, I got this.
You always turn these things into a DIY. Why did you do that? I'm calling Grayland Leak Detection Service.
Grayland has specialized equipment to pinpoint any leak, inside or underground, and fix it fast at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water service. Call Eric now at Grayland at 706-897-9110 or GraylandLeakDetection.com.
Finally, our water bill looks normal again.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV now offering the Supreme Surf Boat line, along with Hurricane deck boats, Godfrey pontoons, Monterey, Chaparral, Bayliner bow riders, low pontoons, along with both Yamaha and Sea-Doo PWCs and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the area's largest service center, parts and accessory selection, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV at 3676 Highway 76. Online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go!
Yes, may I help you?
I'm here for the refrigerator, ma'am.
My what?
When you came by Sears of Blairsville recently, you said your refrigerator needed repairing.
And you came here to fix it?
Yep, we come to the location and fix it right there.
As long as you're here. Can you fix my sister up with?
Just here for the refrigerator, ma'am.
Sears hometown of Blairsville now services appliances from LG, GE, Bosch, and more right at your house. And you won't believe how fast we'll get your fridge, washer, or dryer working again. Stop by for details at your Sears hometown store.
Stay cool all summer long. Enjoy fun and adventure for the entire family at Splash Island Water Park at the Ridges Resort on Lake Chatoog. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. The inflatable on-water obstacle course is like no other and provides hours of fun for all. We've got the little kids 4 to 7 covered too on our Splash Island Kiddie Circuit. Adults can enjoy our new floating cabana with seats for 6. Beat the heat at Splash Island Water Park. Visit theridgesresort.com for more information. Make a splash with us today.
I had to help my mother into assisted living recently. The reviews said Brasstown Manor in Hiawassee was highly respected, and I have to say it was a great decision. She doesn't have to cook. The view of Brasstown Bald is magnificent, and she loves her short walks around the property each morning. The activities program is excellent, and did I mention there's no maintenance?
Call today for a personal tour at 706-896-4285 or visit BrasstownManor.com.
Boundary Waters Resort and Marina on Lake Chatoog is the #1 JC Tri-Tune dealer in the country, specializing in luxury performance tri-tunes with reliable Suzuki outboard power. As the exclusive dealer for JC Tri-Tune in the Lake Chatoog area, our professional sales and service team will get you out on the water in style. For the best selection and pricing on new and used JC Tri-Tunes in the North Georgia mountains, visit Boundary Waters Resort and Marina at bwboating.com or call 706-896-2530.
Wednesday morning is a good time to get to the bottom of why your water bill is so high. If it is, call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you, folks. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Inflation is eating away at America's paycheck. We all know that.
No joke.
Now we got to pay for our loans that we didn't take out for our education. And forcing them to trade down, they said, in order to stretch their dollar. So we're having to quit buying so much. But there's a strong demand for beauty supply products. How about that? Customers are still spending on their looks. And women will starve you to death just to look good, won't they? I'm gonna be like, I need a
Now,
bucket
see,
of chicken.
you complain. You complain if they don't look good.
We can't order no supper tonight because I gotta have mascara.
Yeah, that looks like that's happened to you a lot.
Well, and you have to buy dog food for Fifi.
That's what they're saying. Strong demand for beauty products. Actually, it scrambled the market to market share. So everybody's investing in this, trying to get this up because they're running out. And I think another problem with that is they got so many men now that wear makeup too. So it's like,
And getting their hair colored.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's going on with that?
So they had it set up for a certain amount, folks, and then all these other dudes start wearing makeup. When it kind of
Getting their hair colored.
Yeah.
Getting pedicures.
yeah. And then their old man sat at the house starving to death. Boy, I'd like to have a bologna sandwich.
Like I said,
But my wife looks nice.
Your wife
You look nice.
Your wife looks great, and it doesn't look like you're
does.
starving.
Yeah.
Now, you can fry bologna, right? For a fried bologna sandwich. Can
That's
you fry
good,
tuna
actually.
fish?
I don't know. I never done that. Now,
Tuna melt.
to fry bologna, you have to cut the little corners.
so
You can't just fry bologna because it'll curl up. So
Bubbles
you have to do that.
Oh, okay.
There's a procedure.
You never fried bologna?
I do like fried bologna.
I've only had it done for me. I've never actually.
By your wife after she was done buying beauty products.
Yeah, she probably brought all the beauty products. Here's you some bologna. I'll fry it for you. Hey, like my new hairdo. Didn't cost but $300.
What's wrong with fried bologna?
I love fried bologna, but I mean,
you eat spam.
I
Ugh.
like spam too. But I'm just sitting there thinking, if
Isn't that basically like the same thing, kind of?
No.
I mean,
Doesn't taste the same.
I
Does
don't-
not taste the same.
I haven't had
As far as the
bologna.
ingredients.
So
I
have you
mean-
noticed that beauty products has went up?
Quite a bit, yeah.
Have you really?
You talk about some of these
Everything
men
has.
wearing beauty products. All these politicians,
Mascara.
man, all these news reporters. Trump. I mean, love him to death, but
Orange. He
I mean,
needs
if
to
you
find
don't,
another
if you've
color.
seen him without his makeup on, I mean, Sean Hannity and all these guys, man, they cake it on.
Really?
Everybody on TV
Yeah.
wears makeup. Everybody.
I don't, folks. If y'all
Well-
watch it on YouTube,
He's all natural.
And here you
this is
go.
natural here.
All natural. Yep.
That's the way I like it. So how long does it take you to put your face on in the morning, Sherry? Ain't that what they call it? I got to put my face on.
Takes me about 10 minutes.
Does it 10 minutes?
Yeah, I can get ready in 15, 20 minutes.
Anytime you ask a woman that, you got to add about
Nope.
3 times.
I'm not
No.
that person. I am not that person. I am not that person that spends hours in the bathroom. Do not.
How long
I
does it
can
take
be
you to
ready
put
to
your
go
makeup
in
on?
5 minutes in the
don't.
car.
But look at you.
You don't wear makeup.
You don't have any
No.
hair to
Natural.
comb.
Yeah.
You barely dress. I mean, what do you do to yourself?
but look
you
at
don't
his
even
makeup.
shave.
It's perfect.
You don't even
Man.
shave.
Just hang my head over.
He doesn't shave.
My clothes are all wrinkled.
Well, he's not out of not out of puberty yet. That's why he can't shave.
Well,
He's
during COVID, he got really
Little
slouchy.
fuzzy.
Remember, he was wearing his pajama pants and his little slipper things. And
Don't let Jeff might be listening. He thinks he's
man,
dressed up in a
seriously.
suit and tie today because he's at work. He has no idea.
Well, he can't do that now. 'cause
How long does it take you to put on your makeup? No kidding.
I can be ready in about 5 minutes.
Can you really?
Yep,
So you
out
do-
the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you do like purple eyeliner and all that
All
stuff.
that stuff.
What about
yeah.
you, Jerry? I bet you don't spend hours,
No,
do you?
ma'am.
You're not
No,
that
ma'am.
person either.
No,
We don't have time
no,
for that.
No, I don't.
Too much to do.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
And besides, I like to sleep. I'm not going to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I feel like you're picturing me
print.
like Steve Buscemi. in, what is it, Mr. Deeds? Remember, he's like has the to kill list. He crosses them out and puts his lipstick on. You know?
Oh, that's a nice image.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
he doesn't know.
Sherry
what
and
I'm
I have a lot of
talking- similar
movie,
music, movie, trivia in our head.
You know, we were talking about stand your ground the other day. In Ohio, I reckon there's no charges for the Ohio homeowner who fatally shot the daughter's ex-boyfriend in a chilling doorbell camera video. Now, you actually can go on YouTube
Now,
and
what did
watch
the boyfriend do?
So,
Ooh.
actually, the boyfriend come because he was mad at the girlfriend and tried to kick the door down. And they told him to go away, go away. And the daughter was in like, he's going to kill us and all that kind of stuff. And you could hear the dad say, look, I've got a gun. And the guy, the boy, he's 22 years old, just kept banging on the door and kicking
Well-
the door. He kicked the door open. And when he did, the dad shot 3 times through the door. And
And what's wrong with that?
I don't see a problem with that. But I thought, like, they tell me, like in Georgia, he has to be inside the house.
Yeah, yeah. I think Florida too.
What'd you tell me? You just drag him in, right?
That's what I'm thinking. But when you got one of them doorbell things that records all of it, make sure you delete that.
Well, he didn't get in any trouble over it, so apparently.
No, they didn't. They actually didn't. They said it's a stand your
I
ground
mean,
thing in
he's
Ohio.
trying to break into the house.
But I think some states you have to be in the house before you
Well,
can
I
shoot
don't
'em.
care. I'm
I
telling you
guess
right
he was
now.
in the
You come
house and-
kicking my door down, you're gonna get
exactly.
shot. I mean, that's you wait till they get
I'm
inside.
with you.
And
I know that,
shoot
but
you? What?
I mean, I'm aware of that. But is not some states you have to be inside the house?
So what you said the verdict was?
They did. They said they wasn't going to charge him. Not guilty, but going to charge
They
him because
didn't
they got a
indict.
stand your ground law. Do we have a stand your ground law in Georgia?
I thought we did.
I don't
Need
know.
to check on that.
So I mean, you can just shoot. I don't know how that works. They tell me to drag them in. What they tell me. Of course, they don't get close to my house. I got a big German Shepherd dog, so they can make it through him.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently,
They're doing good.
apparently, this boyfriend, the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, was terrified of him. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
been reason,
Mhm.
and he obviously was.
Threatening.
Yeah.
Y'all can go on YouTube and watch that video. It's actually on there. Don't go to the news one, but there's actually one on there where he's banging the door down and you can see him shoot, and then he walks out and you can see him fall down at the corner of the
house.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I mean, what was the kid thinking? I mean, 22 years old. I mean,
Probably thinking he wasn't going to do anything.
I'm gonna go in there and do what I want to do, but it's hard to argue with Smith.
What is
and Wesson.
anybody thinking nowadays? I mean, look
They
at 'em.
don't. They're not.
Look
I
at
would
this
never
stuff.
do that. I would never do that.
What, kick somebody's door in?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think you could.
Car payment.
Probably not.
If
One of
they-
them screen doors, I could get a screen
What
door.
about that car payment that's owed to you? Would you go over there and try to collect?
I'd get the car. I'd do that all the time. I ain't worried about that. I actually had somebody call me last night. No kidding. They said, "Hey, you still in the repo business?" I said, No, I done quit all that. But I think they're fixing the repos are going up, man. I think it's fixing to be a big deal because all
Well,
that.
look at the cost. And it's like we were talking before the show about used car prices are through the roof.
Now, I'm looking for a
Through
car.
the
I'm looking
roof.
for a car right now. Everything. So if you have a car out there, let me know what you have for sale. Everything out there for sale is $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000
Over Blue
Keller,
Book.
over Kelly Blue Book value. So it's like,
That's
is Kelly Blue Book even a thing anymore? Does that even matter what anything's valued at?
You know, Kelly's always kind of high too. Because
I thought it was.
We always go by NADA, which is more.
But I'm not
accurate.
joking. It's things are $5,000 over what it says on there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find a car 150,000 miles and it's a 2001. Well, I'll take $12,000 for it.
Don't
So-
go taking your used car, and trade it in for a new one because they don't want to give you half of what. It's
I just
worth.
think it's funny. Packy called me the other day. He's like, "Man, my car's tore up. Can I borrow one of yours?" And I'm thinking to myself, "Your own family won't even loan you a car."
I thought his car
You
wasn't
ain't borrowed
tore up.
one of mine.
I thought his car wasn't actually tore up until you drove it.
Well, it's tore up now, so that thing ain't
Your
used-
way of testing a car is let's go 100 miles an hour on a blind curve.
lock
And
it
let's see
down,
what happens.
lock it down.
I was wondering why you're so quiet.
I was hanging on, man.
I kept saying, "Packy, the brakes on my side." He's over there bashing the floor. It was actually, yeah, it did. I didn't tear. I don't. Maybe I did.
Well, I just remember for 2 or 3 days in a row, he was trying to get you to take 5 minutes of your precious time to help him with his car.
I went out there in
And
5 minutes. I
was-
told him you're broken.
I was thinking when he was doing that, don't let him drive it, but he did. So there we go.
That thing,
Uh-oh.
it didn't know. It ain't never had a man drive it. That's the problem. It's like you didn't even turn on your blinker. I'm gonna put on my brake lights. Do y'all use your blinker a lot? I'm bad not
I
to use
use
my blinker.
I religiously use my blinker. It irritates me when people do not.
You know, you see these people in these car chases. I like watching that on YouTube, and they use their blinkers in a car chase. I'm like, what the heck, man? It's like, okay, I'm gonna turn left up here.
They're trying to throw them off.
Yeah.
You're pretending.
Yeah.
Do you use your blinker, Jerry?
I do. Yeah. at
Sometimes
times,
when
yeah,
somebody's
I do.
behind me that I know, I'll turn on my left blinker and I'll turn right just for fun. You know what I'm saying?
You might get hit.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
that. And then sometimes, you know, we used to bump people, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
tag, car tag. I don't know if y'all remember what
We used
No,
to.
I didn't do that.
car tag.
Yeah.
But I tagged the wrong guy one time. The car looked the same. You know what I'm saying?
Thought it was somebody you knew.
Did it have lights on top?
Didn't go over too good.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Boom. So anyway,
How many times have
did y'all never play car tag?
How many times have you lost your license?
I never have. I come close. Yeah, I did come close. I had like,
Is there no law enforcement here?
yeah, they are, but you got like so many points. I think it's like 3 points per ticket or something like
I
that.
think so.
And you were allowed like
There's always-
17, and I was like 16 and a half. Somehow I got a half and drove real good
Yeah.
for a while there.
We did a lot of street racing when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack's
Drag
Gap,
racing.
man. That's where everybody went around
Drag
here. I
racing.
wonder if they do that anymore. They drag race around anymore? Any illegal drag racing?
I don't know. I haven't seen
Somebody
anything.
call us in. Let us know when the next legal drag race is
We'll
going
be there. We'll get a car and be there.
They used to do that a lot, but I don't know nowadays. Did you ever do that?
What?
Drag
Street
race
race.
on the street.
I cannot answer that question.
I guess that's a no. statute of limitations are like 7 years.
I have a reputation.
Yeah, we all know about that.
No, we did.
Yeah, we all know about that.
We had a
Everybody
hangout spot too. We
Yeah.
had some old roads that old blacktop roads and stuff where we all hang out.
Went
and-
cruising, yeah, and then
Remember
street
back
racing.
in the day when you cruised the plaza, if you had one like a little
Malls, we used to-
shopping
strip
center.
malls, yeah.
We cruised town back in the
Yeah.
day, man. I bet we made 1,000,000 laps on Friday and Saturday
So
night.
they don't-
back and forth.
They
and
don't do
stop.
that anymore.
No, I
Can't
wouldn't.
afford to.
Yeah,
Well,
sorry.
but I mean, even before gas prices went up, that quit some time back. I mean, in Murphy,
think
Day, I
so.
guess they used to cruise downtown. They don't do
Didn't all the folks get up there and decide that they need to put a stop to it all and like we can't have cruising no more or something?
I think so, and there was an argument against that because at least if the kids were cruising up in town, you knew where they were at.
That was a lot of fun though back being a kid, you know.
The kids from the 50s and the 60s grew up and decided that it irritated them, so they shut it down.
There you go.
Yeah, the
That's
ones
stuff that they used to
the
do.
Yeah, at the drive-ins and all that stuff.
Yeah, we cruised
That's another
morning.
thing. The drive-in is the drive-in over in Blue Ridge still?
Yeah, I think it's still going.
It's still going.
They got that.
I
They
have to
still
get
got
over
that
there.
mower that shines a light down there on them. Packy.
Packy's.
Which one is it?
The moron that kept shining the lights down at the
That was years ago. I don't remember what happened with that.
I don't know
It was
either.
The drive-in, yeah.
Yeah, the guy he actually
Blue
moved
Ridge,
in there beside the drive-in, and then he's mad because there's a drive-in beside him. What kind of idiot?
Well, that's just like people that move next to a racetrack and then want to complain about the noise.
Oh, I know.
You know the
How
dirt
could you
track's right there.
complain
I know.
about that.
It's like move somewhere else.
Speaking of racetracks, we
Or a
got
crypto mine.
Yeah, what the
That's
heck?
now I'll take some exception to that because most of the people you don't know what that's going to be. You don't realize that if it's not properly housed, the noise is going to drive you insane. You can't
Yeah.
sleep. You can't do anything.
It's all
horrible.
the jangling of those bitcoins inside.
It's
rattling
a constant.
around.
It's a constant hum. You can almost feel it.
Yeah.
And it
What's
varies.
it doing to the environment?
Electromagnetic
Who knows?
Water, you know,
Who
yeah.
knows? And the thing about it that's really irritating is when it's hot, then those air coolers come on and it ups the sound. But it's
Like a turbine or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
It's awful.
Well, no, they got one I reckon over there. They say that's got the right fan
Now,
on it.
the-
And it's kind of quiet, but then the other one don't
Now
have
the
a
ones that unfortunately have made their appearance in Cherokee County, there's one out in Marble. That was the original one. It was put inside one of the old factories. They completely revamped it. You never know it's there.
So
you don't hear a sound.
A lot of companies, if you own shares in the company, you get like special discounts. You know, like Carnival Cruise Lines and stuff. If you are have a certain amount of shares, you can go and get free drinks and that kind of thing. And you, Steven, you're a Dogecoin holder, so I bet you'd go down to that crypto mine and say, "Hey,
I own some Dogecoin.
Doge. I get some
I
say
saw
in
that
this,
Bitcoin
right?"
is way down. That the price dropped on Bitcoin quite a bit. So
You looking up your Doge here, Steven?
I was just when you said that. I ain't looked in a day or two. I'm seeing if I'm rich. I might be
I had
rich.
it, man. I had
have
a
you still got that
disclaimer.
stock? Have you still got the stock?
I'm just waiting for it to get back
'Cause I
up
know
to
you
where I can
lost-
break even.
Kinda
Packy
lost.
stock tip of the day does not constitute financial advice under no circumstances.
All right,
Anything
where we
that
got?
Packy
All right.
tells you to do.
I'm at cryptocurrency. When he told me, he said, "Buy this stuff. This stuff is great." You're
You got to
gonna be
tell
a
him about when I told you to
millionaire."
sell it too.
I think I give 30 cents a share or something like that.
I told you to sell it at 50.
It never made it to 50.
Yes, it did.
It's
Dogecoin
down to
went up to
point.
like-
it was like 40,
Dogecoin went
it
up
was
to
like
60
48.
cents. No, it went up
Oh,
to
it-
60 something
You
cents.
should have
yeah.
sold it.
It never done it.
Look at the chart.
All right, I got the chart.
You expect him to read a financial
Oh,
chart?
shut up. I can do this.
Steve, flip your phone over. It's the other way.
Oh, is that what it is? Hold on.
Oh, money. It's making
20.
How much money
Okay,
you
the
got?
highest it ever got was 31 cents. That's when I bought
it
it.
was not.
I'm looking at it.
Oh,
Better sell it.
37 cents.
You weren't
Okay,
you
here we
weren't
go.
hodling, right?
no, I don't think so. I remember at one point that he was all
All right,
excited.
it went to 57. No, 0.57. That ain't even a penny, is it? 0.57. That ain't even.
I remember Packy being all
Okay.
excited about 48 cents.
According to
For some reason.
finance.com, Dogecoin had an all-time high of 68 cents.
Well, I didn't
almost
buy
69.
it then. I bought it when it was 30 something after that because you said it's going to be.
Because you waited for 2 months to buy it.
And it's down. Well, I kept thinking maybe Packy don't know what he's talking about. And you know what? Packy didn't know what he's talking
if I
about.
tell you a tick can pull the plug off.
Hook him up.
There we go.
We're at 0.0693. That's not even. That ain't even a. I mean, honestly,
Hodl, man.
I'm hodling.
To the moon.
I'm hodling.
We're at 6 cents, man. It's
Is it 6 cents?
0.06.
Y'all gonna get
It's
rich.
6 cents.
I'm loaded. You got any more stock
At
tips?
least you. How many shares did you buy?
I bought about. I think I I bought $350 worth, I think.
So you bought over 1,000 shares, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, see?
$374. How much I bought?
And you're still waiting on it too.
And that $374 now equals $23.55.
So what can you actually buy with that? Now I've seen a few things lately that are actually accepting Bitcoin. So what could you buy with?
Oh wait, it just went down. I'm down to $23.55. Oh,
I had a disclaimer in there, man.
There's almost enough to buy a bucket of chicken right
golly,
there.
man. Anyway, let's jump to a break.
Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services. They have been doing business in the area for 20 years. They have the experience and the knowledge to fix the repairs for you that you need. They have the technology to save you a ton of money. Go to GraylandLeakDetection.com or give them a call at 706-897-9110.
Honey, what happened? You're all wet.
I've been trying to find this dang leak.
Why don't we call
No, I got this.
You always turn these things into a DIY. Why did you do that? I'm calling Grayland Leak Detection Service.
Grayland has specialized equipment to pinpoint any leak, inside or underground, and fix it fast at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water service. Call Eric now at Grayland at 706-897-9110 or GraylandLeakDetection.com.
Finally, our water bill looks normal again.
Why suffer from wounds that won't heal due to diabetes, injury, surgery, or other causes? The new Wound Care Center at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital helps difficult wounds heal, and it's right here in Murphy. Call 828-837-7166.
Coming to the Blairsville Fine Arts Center in Blairsville, Georgia, September 23rd at 6:30 p.m. It's Legacy Motown Review Band, singing and performing all your favorite Motown music from the 60s. Union County High School Jazz Band to lead off the show. Tickets $33. Get yours now at lmr.ticketleap.com. A show you do not want to miss. All proceeds benefit Union County High School Band. Come out and support our young adults. Again, get tickets at lmr.ticketleap.com.
Linda, I've got to take extra time for lunch to grab my supplements. I wish I could go before work.
Actually, you can. Did you hear S&S Smoothies and Supplements in Blairsville is now open at 6 a.m.?
6? In the morning?
Yep, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. weekdays. It's perfect for hospital workers, teachers, or anyone who has to be at work early or stay late. And S&S Smoothies has tons of new products, smoothie flavors, and more. One other thing, they're now open until 8 Saturday, too, at the Merchants Walk in Blairsville.
Coming to the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds this Labor Day weekend, September 3rd and 4th. It's the Hiawassee Pro Rodeo. 2 nights of thrills, spills, and heart-pounding rodeo competition. The best bucking horses, the best bulls, and world-class contestants from all over the United States and Canada. The Hiawassee Pro Rodeo, a family event that'll keep you on the edge of your seats. With children's activities, food trucks, vendors, arts and crafts, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m., rodeo at 8 p.m. Admission $20 for adults, $15 for children 6 through 12 years. 5 and under, in free. Purchase tickets online at GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com or call 706-896-4191. That's 706-896-4191. Thanks to all our generous sponsors. To find out more, head to GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com. Don't miss the excitement of professional rodeo. The Hiawassee Pro Rodeo. Labor Day weekend, September 3rd and 4th at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Hiawassee.
Erlanger Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Murphy is pleased to welcome Dr. Eric Clark to Western Carolina. Dr. Clark is now accepting new patients at 828-492-2146. That's 828-492-2146.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back. I reckon Doge right now is, Tesla is $279.16 a share. It just went up to 34 cents.
Are you
Okay, wait a minute.
Are you still talking about Dogecoin?
No, I'm talking about Tesla right now.
Oh.
$279.34.
Did they have a split? I thought it was way higher than that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything
They
about it.
had. I saw something where the stock fell. The stock market's not been doing great.
Reckon
for
why?
a minute.
Reckon why?
Huh?
Tell
why
us
I don't-
something,
I don't
Jerry.
fool with it.
You went racing this weekend. I want to know about your racing.
Oh, it was great. Was down in Cumming this weekend, Friday and Saturday, and did pretty good. The top 3 winners, the fastest, they won $500 and a trophy.
Wow.
And Josh, I think he went like a 38.5. Brian Finch went like a 39.6. And then another guy, Ryan, he went like a 41. I ended up running a 44. So that was
That's
my fastest. yeah.
44 seconds around the track.
44 seconds around the
So
track.
how long is the track? Do you know? Is it like quarter mile or?
Well, I mean, you got all the, the cones out there and stuff,
Right.
and a lot of sharp. So they say you should do it 50, under 59, 59 seconds,
So now, if you run over the cones, does it
Oh,
penalize
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Like so much off the cones?
Yeah, and you got to come to
Plus,
a
you have
complete
to buy
stop.
new ones.
What do you mean a complete stop?
Well, once you run the track, they've got a timer on you, and then before you come out, you got to come to a complete stop. So one of the guys, he didn't. He went sliding, hit the a bunch of cones and stuff like that, and then you DNF.
I'm going to do this, but I'm going to ask on the stopping thing because I have to pump my brakes like 3 times before I actually have a pedal. How long do they give you?
We'll just start.
As soon as you start the race, just go ahead and start pumping
Yeah.
the brakes.
Being who I am, and
You can always
wait,
grab the parking
Do you
brake.
get points off for like leaking fluid around the track?
Oh yeah, they'll stop you. Yeah, you'll
Forget
be pulled
about
off
it.
the track.
Just forget it.
Yeah, they'll pull you off
You
the
know,
track.
when I'm following somebody and I see their brake lights start blinking, I know what they're doing. They're pumping them brakes. You know,
Yeah.
how many people do that nowadays? I don't know. Is that
Yeah.
a thing? I do it. I have to pump my brake. Not on that van I bought from you, but
Yeah.
like the bandwagon,
Yeah.
I have to pump it about 3 times
Yeah.
before I get a good pedal.
I think you ought to get
My
one of
Mustang,
the
I do that.
70s
65.
Yeah,
That
you had to pump the
65.
brakes.
A little bit, yeah.
I think you need to repaint the van with like
Yeah.
one of the. Remember the old '70s vans that would have all kinds of wild, fantastical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the hippie
we
stuff.
could put Packy with the Centaur body, or are you the?
It's a centaur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a man's
Galloping.
torso
Yeah.
with a horse's
Right,
body.
galloping
Or a
like through a
liger.
field of foul.
Pretty much my favorite animal.
Oh my gosh.
I just think it'd be so much fun. I know we're Franklin, though. When are they
Unicorn.
going to be back in Franklin?
Coming up in September, I think the 3rd week, I'll get the dates and all that.
Yeah,
So,
I'd like to do that. I
Yeah.
got that old Thunder Chicken. I'd like to try
Yeah,
it
bring
out.
it.
Yeah.
That Thunderbird, he's always come out there, that guy.
I want to know if he's. I have to see this.
Come on up
You
there
and
with
the-
your big hot
you and
rod.
the-
Ain't you got a big hot rod with a big rock crusher transmission or something in it?
He's got.
It's a drag truck.
57 Apache.
Well, you could let's
Drag
bring it
racing.
up there. Let's put your money where your mouth's at. I'll put money on
He
it.
already broke a Street Fighter transmission. I don't
You
think
can
we need
you
to
can
do
drive
that again.
it. Not
No.
him. I want you to drive it.
No.
Yeah.
not my truck.
Then you girls can do anything
not my
boys
truck.
can do.
Well,
I can drive as good as you can drive.
Oh,
Because I've
yeah.
seen your driving, so
All
I'm
right.
confident when I say I can do at least as good as you're
I
doing.
got $100 right here.
we need to get him out there, and me and him compete.
There you go.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
You've had
yeah,
training, though.
Franklin.
You've
No,
had
I
training.
haven't.
And we
Why,
need,
you've
we-
been to school and
started.
everything
No.
else.
and we need to put some
no.
skin in the game on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to have to get him out there one Saturday.
If
I'm
he
coming.
loses, I get to tase him.
No tasing. Ain't happening. I'm gonna tell you
Get
these.
out there and run over some cones.
I appreciate you cops out there, but anybody carrying a taser has to be tased. That makes no sense to me.
You need to know what it feels like before you,
You do
use it on
not.
someone else.
You don't have to be shot. You don't have to be
Well,
shot.
shooting kills you, tasing doesn't.
Well, it could. I ain't taking no chances.
Yeah.
Well, let's check it out and
I
see
ain't
what
taking
happens.
no chance. Of course, they say now that if they shock you, you got short-term memory better, so that might help. I think you just own up to it though when they shock you. Like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. All right, it's on.
All
It's a
right.
race. The Thunder
Okay.
Chicken against the Mustang.
What's the
All
date?
right.
What's the date again?
It's going to be in September. I'll get the date.
Get the date.
exact- Yeah.
Yeah, we need to
Like
know.
the 3rd week, I think it is. Yeah.
You got to remember, man, I watched Smoking the Bandit
you'll-
like 25 times.
You'll be at
Okay.
the, you'll be at the air
We'll
show
have
3rd
fun.
weekend. You can't
Yeah,
go.
I'll be. And then Stoker Ace. I mean, I'm trained. Anyway, hey, we got Greg Hartley on from the behavioral panel tomorrow. Y'all go check that out. You're going to love him. He is a big deal. And so we're glad to have him. That'll be tomorrow. Y'all have a good day.
W249DB and WJULAM, Hiawassee. Well, look a here. Guess who's number 1 in the Nielsen